Okay, the saw is a Poulan 50th anniversary 2175. From what I can determine, it was made in 1996. I have taken it apart somewhat. While I was waiting on parts, I wanted to see what I needed to order before I started to make this video. So yes, some things have been taken apart and put back together for the purpose of the video. And I've seen enough that I think it will actually crank and run and make a good saw. I will be doing a few tests. Hopefully you'll enjoy the test on it. One of them will be doing an inspection inside the cylinder. I have a endoscope camera where we can go through the spark plug hole and take a look at inside the cylinder to see if the piston has scored it. And after that, we're going to remove the muffler and we'll use the camera and I'll show you the back side of the piston that would be on, in between the cylinder wall and the piston wall, and see if there's any scoring there. That'll be one test on it. The other test we're going to be doing is a pressure vacuum test. It'll be on the fuel line and it'll be on the main body of the motor. It's not all just replacing the carburetor or replacing fuel lines. If you have a vacuum leak, it's not going to run right. If you got a pressure leak, it's not going to run right. So we're going to do some testing with it to make sure, if we do have a vacuum leak, or a pressure leak, we'll hunt that down. Mainly older saws, if you have a vacuum leak or a pressure leak, it's more likely the crank seal. And a lot of people will just jump to the saw at that point because they don't want to pay somebody to tear into it all the way down and replace the seals, put it all back together. I'm not going to be that person. I'm going to do the work myself, and the parts are fairly cheap. And I want to see if I can make it run. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and remove the bar. I'm going to just let the camera do the recording. I think I got it set up where I can turn it and work and shouldn't have to do anything to the camera. So here we go. Now I've loosened the hold down nuts and I'm loosening off the chain now to make this a little easier to come apart. And this is only first time I've done a video. The microphone I hope is doing good. I bought it just for this video, so first time video, first time using Bluetooth microphones. So hopefully everything goes good and you can just bear with me as we stumble through it. I'll remove the chain now. And remove the bar. As you can see, I cleaned in here already. I wanted to see what I was looking at. The sprocket in here has what your chain rides on. I know you can't see it, but when I get the camera out to do the inspection on the inside, I'll show you that. That has very little wear on it. So, and the bar doesn't show a lot of wear on your emblem and everything for the 50th anniversary. I don't feel hardly any wear to the bar, so it makes me feel like the saw was barely used. Okay. This is a chain catcher. As you can tell, it doesn't have a lot of dings on it. So another indication that it was probably lightly used. Okay, let's take the top off of it. This is a T25. There's 3 screws to it. Normally I would leave the screws in, but they're supposed to hold, but as you see, they just fall out. So to keep from losing them, I'm going to go ahead and remove them. And we'll put them right there. Spark plug. I took the original spark plug out, and when I was looking at it, it had no crush washer on it. So I went ahead and I bought a new spark plug for it. And I went with the NGK and it's a 3PMR6A, which matched up to the original plug, which was an auto light. Let's see. I think now I did put oil, a couple drops down into the cylinder. I done that earlier on a day ago because the saw hasn't been running so long. I wanted to make sure it had some lubrication in it. I'm going to do a compression test on this. So it's going to take me a minute to get my tester tool out. So I'm going to pause the video when I start it when I get my tool ready to hook up.